Welcome to 15 News Weekly, news and activities happening in and around Southfield. Here's your update. With this past election season, voter education has been on the minds of many people, young and old. And a local group recently sponsored a voter education mock election at Southfield's Kennedy Learning Center, Southfield High School Arts and Technology, MacArthur, Bernie, and Thompson K-8 as part of a national initiative that encouraged young people to become engaged in the political process.
This is an opportunity to teach the kids about civic responsibility, what the voting process is all about, and how it works. We want them to participate. In past elections, you've had a lot of apathy, and part of that apathy is because they don't understand how the voting process impacts their everyday life. So we feel that if you start at a younger age, when they are aged to vote, they'll be ready and engaged.
Voting ballots and sign-in lines were used to simulate the voting process as students received their ballots, filled them out, went into makeshift booths, and voted for candidates that appeared on actual Michigan voting ballots. The mock election also included detailed analysis of the candidates and the platforms and issues that they were running on.
We watched campaign commercials for Whitmer and also Schuette. The kids were able to analyze the body language of the candidates, their voices. They talked about their issues. And so we talk about Republicans and Democrats, and I said to the students to really research the issues before they make a final decision on the candidates.
Students enjoyed the hands-on learning and engagement they received by participating in the mock election.
With my teachers, we had spent class time to learn about each candidate, what they're proposing, the proposals.
And today I've been helping out the kids to vote, and they get their stickers afterwards, and I've pretty much been trying to keep them happy and excited to vote.
They are learning the power of the vote for our city, for our state, for our nation. And so it's so imperative for everyone to exercise their right to vote so that their voice is heard on what they want for the city, state, and nation.
Teachers and various other educational staff felt a sense of fulfillment observing the students' engagement and learning how they can make a difference in the community through voting.
We were so very fortunate that Lisa Brown from Oakland County Clerk's Office came down and registered our students to vote. And so that was even as exciting for us to have her come herself to register our students to vote. So we're just so very honored and thankful that we are part of this process.
To learn more about the National Congress of Black Women Oakland County Chapter, visit nationalcongressbw.org.
Today is a harvest dinner for the year. We are inviting all the homeowners associations, all the boards and commission members. We want to show them how much we appreciate them for helping out the city and being a leader in their neighborhood and being a leader in their community. These individuals are the heart, the artery, and the vein of the city of Southfield. All good things flow through them.
It's so important that we have a team effort that is doing this. So we really, truly appreciate you.
I encourage everyone to reach out to their local condo association, homeowners association, and also we have a list of all the boards and commissions here in the city of Southfield. You can pick up the application in the clerk's office and just put your name in, because we always have openings for these particular boards and commissions here in the city.
Going back to school can be a difficult challenge for many students. Time and money are two of the biggest sacrifices while trying to get a post-secondary education. Schools, like the Abcott Institute, aims to help students in need by offering financial aid assistance and providing valuable resources.
Welcome to Abcott! Abcott Institute has been in existence for 16 years. Each year they work to add additional medical training programs. They've just recently added the practical nursing. They have surgical tech. They have medical assistant. They have the certified nursing assistants only, and then the certified nursing assistants with the home health care aide and the patient care tech. So their whole goal is to provide hands-on training. We service a community where there tends to be real challenges for the students. Transportation, housing, food, shelter, just really multiple things that they have to deal with. So my assignment was given to me to come up with resources to assist the student, and for each of them to come to me as they need it, and I would research resources that would help them. So the idea here for today is to have as many resources where the student actually meet and greet and talk to and receive the printed materials, the business cards, and have the conversations with the people that actually can provide them that help.
Many students attended the Student Resource Fair, and one student even won a free car.
Well, we got a call approximately about 8 o'clock to the Sterling Place for an apartment fire. Upon arrival, we had multiple units dispatched out. Right after that, it was about a 4-minute response time to the incident. We arrived to see heavy smoke and flames coming from the second floor, a second floor unit. What we found here is that it was nice that it had working smoke detectors, and that kept everything in place. And here we were able to get up there and actually extinguish the fire. Actually, the sprinklers were activated to keep it contained to the apartment until we were able to go up and extinguish the fire. But we're reporting we had one patient that was transported to a local hospital just as a precaution there, but everybody else was sheltered in place, and we made a very quick aggressive interior attack on this fire that was extinguished, like I said, very fast.
This is the second annual photo prize, and the city launched it last year with great success. This year we actually expanded the program to have more finalists, and we received more entries and a record number of votes as well. So this being the second annual photo prize, we saw approximately 200 entries and expanded it from 20 finalists last year to 25 finalists this year. We got a great variety of shots from architectural, landscape shots. And it's really an opportunity to showcase the beauty of Southfield. Again, there's so many areas where you could just go and find a beautiful nature as far as the urban landscape with the city center area, and just plenty of opportunities to find that great shot. And we received a number of them this year. The city's Total Living Commission serves as the body as the initial judging process. So they viewed every entry and then selected and narrowed it down to the top 25 finalists, which they had a very difficult time doing. And the contest is open to everyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Southfield. So we're really getting that unique perspective of our community, of our residents and our business people who are here every day and have that opportunity to catch that really unique shot or have that different perspective that they bring being community members. So I feel like we really get some of the best of those entries because it's people who know and love Southfield and are driving, working, and attending school here every day and living here, of course. So we really get that unique perspective from our community. And it really showcases the beauty of the city. I mean, as I said, the abundant natural and architectural beauty throughout the city. There's no lack of great subject matter, and that really shows through in the entries, especially our finalists. So the 2019 calendar will again feature the results of the 2018 photo prize. In that, you'll find information on all the criteria, how to submit. Any questions they may have, they also can call Community Relations Department at 248-796-5130. We're happy to answer any questions and outline that criteria, but as I said, that all cannot be found as well in the 2019 calendar.
So 9 Mile is one of 2 projects that we expected to have substantially complete this year that are now going to extend until next year, unfortunately. So the bridge work is really what's the controlling activity of work on this 9 Mile Road project, and we're not going to be able to get the bridge deck on until spring. They're expecting to have it open by late June in 2019. The next project that's probably the biggest impact traffic-wise is our northbound Northwestern Service Drive project from Southfield up to Lasser. So that's another project that unfortunately is going to be impacted from the labor dispute that happened this year. The contractor does expect to have most of that complete, so between Southfield Road and Civic Center Drive, they're hoping to get that fully completed. So it's just that last piece between Civic Center Drive and Lasser that will be extending into spring next year.
Trick-or-treating around the perimeter of the pavilion. We have 11 different vendors that have come in to help us out this year, handing out coloring books and candy and all sorts of nice goodies. And we also have some arts and crafts. We have some games. This year we've added bingo. We have added golf. We also have a hayride outside, so hopefully the weather will cooperate with us and we can do a hayride. We go to the pumpkin patch where the kids will get a pumpkin and then come on back in, and we have some mad science shows. We have a show at 2:30 and 3:30, and we do some Halloween experiments and that sort of thing. So it should be a really good time. My favorite thing about this event is the trick-or-treating and the collaboration of community-based organizations or businesses that have stepped up to help us out this year. So it was really, really awesome.
Hello, my name is Therese Beeks. I am the Senior Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Southfield, and I would like to talk to you about the City of Southfield's newly revised overnight parking ordinance. The city's ordinance 1696 is not new, but newly revised to prohibit parking on any public street between 2 a.m. through 5 a.m. Overnight parking on public streets can create traffic flow, appearance, and safety issues that could impact emergency services and snow removal. Vehicles found parked on public streets during the hours of 2 a.m. through 5 a.m. will be subject to a civil infraction ticket. Due to resident feedback, the hours of prohibiting overnight parking were revised by City Council. For more information, please call Code Enforcement at 248-796-4140.
That brings us to the end of this 15 News Weekly edition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
I woke up with a strange headache, and I really don't have headaches, but if I have headaches, it was just a regular headache, but it was something about that headache. I'm like, I'm still, you know, something's wrong, but maybe I'll just take some aspirin and, you know. So I did, and I wanted to go just to sleep. I tried to get up, but I couldn't. My mother came, and she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I cannot move my arm." We went to the hospital. They wheeled me to a room, and I don't remember anything else. I had to have brain surgery. So the doctor, you know, he said that I had a bus, not a clot, but a bus. And he had to induce a coma. As a result of my stroke, I could not walk, I could not talk, I couldn't even recognize words. Now I can walk with a cane. I have aphasia and apraxia. Both are speech impairments. I could not recognize words. Now I can, and stuff like that. Apraxia is based on my muscles in my mouth. And so sometimes I cannot, I am challenged to speak, but I'm trying. And then I have limited use of my arm. In terms of life after a stroke, I was hopeful as in terms of, you know, I was like, okay, it's a temporary thing in terms of my mobility. But, you know, I am a go-getter. So I'm like, okay. It was a sunny day, and I was like, God, let me call somebody so that I can get out of the house. I called everybody, and nobody was home. I was like, now come on. So that's why I was like, you know, I have to go. I mean, I have to get out of the house, you know. And that was the moment that I was like, okay, I have to do what I have to do, because nobody else is gonna do it. You know, even though I have a wonderful family and a wonderful support system of friends, they were not available. My name is Latina Denson. I had a stroke. I shared my story. Why don't you share yours?
If you're chasing your dreams.